first start the clutch, you have to put it all the way in, make sure it's in gear. You always want to start in third. Now I'm gonna show you how to double clutch. Well, I'm gonna show you double clutching, and once you get comfortable with that, then I'll show you how to float gears. But I want to make sure you're comfortable with the clutching first. You see my foot comes out. You feel the truck move a little bit? You can move the truck just the clutch, and you can stop the truck just the clutch. I mean, obviously we're in the incline, I have to hit the brakes, but so you bring the clutch almost all the way out where you feel the truck moving, then you take it out, and it's all about the RPMs. All right, if you get your RPMs right, you're gonna get your shifting right. So you want to shift about between 12 and 1300. Since we're empty, 12, 1300. So we're gonna shift. I'm at 12, about 1200 right now. Look at my feet now. Pump, pump. You know what I mean? You don't have to go all the way down. The only time you have to go all the way down is whenever you first start and stop. Starting and stopping. So you see, and every clutch releases the gear, and the first clutch releases the gear. The second clutch puts it in the gear. So it's clutch, clutch, pump, pump. You know, however you want to, you know, however you did it, because you took your test in the manual, right?
Yes. Yeah, I did. No restrictions on it.
All right, so I'm in fourth gear now. I'm in fifth gear. Same thing. It's clutch, clutch. You know what I mean? And the same thing. We're about to make a turn. Clutch out, rev, clutch in. Now when you clutch in and you release the clutch, don't release it quick. You got to release it slow, not too slow, but slow enough to where it doesn't jerk. And always you got to watch your trailer at all times, watch your speed. In the downshift, you want to be about 1,000 RPMs. On the lower gears, it's going to be lower RPMs, so you want to be about 900 RPMs on the lower gears.
What gear is it now?
I'm in fourth gear. So right now I'm going to go to fifth. I mean, you said you had some experience and you can catch on pretty quick, so we'll see. I'm just showing you the basics. I'm not really showing you anything. I'm sure you've seen that, right?
Yeah, I've seen it. I've done it. But right. Every truck was different.
Yeah. So again,
that's
I'm in sixth gear now. Anytime you make a right turn, depending on how hard the right turn is, you want to be in fourth gear. You want to downshift, yes.
Not to fifth?
Well, this is fifth now because the turn is not as sharp.
But if it is too short,
if we get to a stop sign, or let's say we're at a light,
yeah.
Obviously you want to downshift to fourth, and even after you downshift to fourth, you still have to pay attention to make sure that you can continuously make that turn. If you can't, you want to stop. You know, look at the situation, look at the area you're turning on, make sure nobody gets hit, nothing gets, you know, damaged or anything. Make sure everything's good, you know what I mean? My bad, I was supposed to double clutch. I'm floating, yeah. Alright, so I'm in fifth, clutch. You see my feet? They're pretty quick. The clutch doesn't have to go all the way down. Alright, so we're going to downshift. We're at about 900. Clutch out, rev, clutch in. You see how I let my foot out slow? On the low gears, remember it's lower RPMs. Clutch out. Oh, I floated that one.
You downshift 1300 RPM?
No.
1000?
From 10 to 6 gear at 1,000, between 1,000 and 1,100. All depends. If we're loaded, it's going to be different. Empty is one thing. But if you're in the lower gears, 900.
900.
Yeah.
Well, that's near. The other one is 1,000, but
It's all gonna vary. You have to find that spot, the sweet spot, you know, the RPMs. But it's all about the RPMs. All right.
I got it. 900 for the lower gears
and if
1,000.
you are, you know, calm and think about what you're doing, the gears is gonna go in with the clutch. You know, if you grind, just relax and just think about what needs to be done. All right.
Okay.
This is pretty much the basics, and I want to see where you at with that, because I need to know what I have to teach you, if anything, because you may be good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. Third gear. All right, let me show you something real quick.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Yeah. So you see this wall right here? You see where it stops? Right here?
Yeah, I know. Okay.
No.
There.
Where it stops?
Yep.
That's third. If you go down, that's third. Where it stops over here is fourth and fifth. Where it stops over here, but you gotta be soft. You see how soft it goes? If you go further, that's reverse and first. So the first wall is second and third. To the right is fourth and fifth. Feel it?
I feel it.
You feel it? Yeah?
Yes.
All right, go ahead and put it in third. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Alrighty.
You're not too close? Release the truck. Stop.
Oh.
Yeah. And anytime you park it, you're only going to park. Put your foot on the brake. Anytime you park it, you're only going to pull the yellow valve. The yellow valve.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
But in
No, you
this
good.
case, both are released.
No.
right?
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
I'm saying whenever you park.
Yeah. Okay. All right. And here it goes.
Yeah. That's it. Just like that. You good? Yeah, get the RPMs over about 12, 13.
12, 13?
Yeah, around there.
I mean, it's on 1100 right now.
You can shift, that's fine. Yep. We're gonna make a right turn over here, so make sure you, yeah. You're gonna leave it in, what gear are you in fifth, right?
Fifth, yeah.
Alright, so we're gonna go around, that's fine. You can stay in fifth.
Yeah.
Make sure you go wide and watch your trailer. Just watch your trailer, man. Yeah. You're in fifth gear right now.
Right. So I'm gonna do a fourth. How's that?
Yeah. Yep. All right. You see that part where you release the clutch?
Right.
Don't release it all the way quick. Just make sure you release it slower than that.
Slower than that?
So it doesn't knock. You heard that knocking, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead. Yeah. Let's go to 6. Alright, so we're gonna downshift to 5th. Yeah, slow it down. Okay, let's go to 5th. Punch out. Rev. Yes. Yeah.
I gotta have the four-way zone, right?
No, you can take them off if you want.
I hate that noise.
No, you good.
Alright, now
You asked me, I said, yeah, I mean, it's up to you, man.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in the pad, so they're not gonna say nothing.
Okay, I'm on fifth.
You're in 5th. So let's go to 4th to make this right turn. Clutch out, rev, clutch in. Clutch out. Rev. Yep. Just watch your trailer as you turn it. Go to shift to 6. Go ahead and shift to 6 before we get up there. Go ahead, give it gas. Remember, the RPMs was low, so. Alright, let's downshift it before we make that right turn.
How before?
Right now, you good. Alright, you good. Go to 4th. Go to 4th. Remember, you gotta rev and then clutch it in, yeah. Anytime you gotta look at the RPMs, all right? Go ahead, give it gas. No. Hold on, stop right here. Remember, anytime you shift, you have to anytime you downshift, to clutch out, rev, and then clutch in.
Yeah, I didn't rev it, but just a bit.
Yeah, you need
to get the RPMs, right?
Yeah, but I'm saying it seemed like you were just clutching it in. All right.
Okay, got it.
All right, go ahead. Stay in 5th, yeah.
So before I
right now you make that downshift. Yep, 4th. Yes. Remember to watch your trailer though.
Yeah, I'm watching it.
Yeah, but over here too. Over there's helpful, but it's over here.
Yeah, I know.
Looking at.
That's right. Yeah,
All right. Go ahead, shift. All right, so you missed it. Yeah, rev it. No. Look at your speed. Go to 6. Do it again. Yeah. Anytime you miss the gear, you want to look at the speed you're doing. And I'm going to write down what speed you need to be at for what gear. Because it's going to be different than the simulator, okay?
Right. 6 is going to be like more than 10, right? Or 15, below 15, right?
Between 11 and 12 to 15, yeah.
See, now...
No, stop right here. You good. Start about cover.
I was trying to do a 4.
Oh, okay. Very little RPMs and clutch it in. Because you were under 5. Yeah. I'm going to write down what speeds you need to be doing at for what gear on the low gears because it's different. On the high gears from 6 to 10, remember, and clutch it back. Give it a second before you put it in gear. Don't force it in there.
What do you mean give it a second?
Whenever you clutch, take
like
your...
that, it doesn't get in.
Yeah, but hold it. Hold it.
And then,
hold it right here.
Okay.
Let off the clutch a little bit.
Oh.
You see? So when it does that, just let off the clutch a little bit and it'll fall into place. On the lower gears, you have to watch the speed. On the high gears, you have to use the RPMs. And I'll write that down.
Oh, okay. So 6 gear is between 15 and 10, right? Yeah, it's gonna be below, just below 15 is 6 gear.
Yeah. But if you miss it, at that point, you look at the speed, you go say, okay, go to 6, and then catch it from there.
Okay.
Because it's usually 11, between 11 and 15 or 12 and 15.
Oh, I see.
So,
okay,
all right, let's go.
Again.
You're in 4th, right? Yeah. Anytime you're empty, you can start in 4th. The reason I had you start in 3rd is because I wanted to see where you were at, you know what I mean? right, so let's downshift again, because I know you're in fifth. Let's downshift, clutch out. Remember, when you let that clutch out, más suave, ¿sí me entiendes?
Okay.
No lo deje, no lo suelte tan rápido. Más suave, suéltelo para que el camión no tiemble así.
Okay, got it.
O la caja, mejor dicho. Y cuando dé una vuelta en una luz, así va a ser. Así despacio. Usted ve cómo estamos lentos, usted va a asesorar bien la área y todo. So you're going to know what you're doing whenever you're making that right turn. Alright, you missed it. Just rev and clutch it in. Look at your speed.
5.
So go to third.
Third? Oh, I put it on
Yeah.
4.
That's fine. You go to
Alright.
four. Remember, anytime you lose your gear, look at the speed. That way you know what gear to go into. We're empty now, but when it's loaded, it's going to be different. All right, let's downshift it. One more. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like you got it. With practice, you're going to get better. Good. What we'll do is we'll do an alley dog. I want to see where you're at.
Okay.
That's good, man. Yeah. Alright, you see how they let that clutch out?
Yeah.
That's because of that. That knocking sound is because of that. Alright, go ahead and stop right here. Stop right here.
Stop?
Yep, stop. Yeah, but you gotta put the clutch in.
It was on 6th.
That's fine. That's fine.
Alright.
As long as you come to complete stop and put a neutral, that's fine. You're good. So, you did pretty good. I feel like you do good. Just more practice will get you better.
Mm-hmm.
You haven't been in a manual since when? Since you started, right?
Since I started, yeah.
Since
I just did it like
you took
for
the test.
5 days.
So
And
you
then
took
I took the test.
You practiced in the manual, took the test, and that was it.
That was it.
You retained pretty good, man. That's good. I feel like you did pretty good. You're gonna do better when we get out there and drive, because you'll be practicing it every day, especially during the city. So
yeah, there we go.
So how do you think you did?
Not too bad. I could have gotten more sleep last night. You know, I had to reset my computer, waiting for the form to be completed. But you know, I usually sleep well and you know, look better than this.
All right, that's cool. So we're gonna see if we can get a spot back here. All right. Bitch, I wanna party like Chris.